So, if you wake up and you instantly feel overwhelmed, if your morning starts with stress or scrolling on your phone or silence that you may be too scared to sit in, this might be why you feel out of control by the time lunchtime hits. So, I used to wake up in survival mode until I started doing this one thing, and it literally changed my entire mornings and my health completely. Let's be honest. When you're recovering from a food addiction like I was, or even just trying to get healthy, mornings can feel like landmines. Really, they can for anybody. So it can often feel like mornings are just about how quick that we can get up and get ready and get out the door. And oftentimes we might just give ourselves just enough time to do what we feel like we have to do to get ready and get out the door, and then we feel rushed. For some, mornings might actually just be about breakfast and what you're going to eat. Often, we don't feel like it's worth getting up extra early to start our day. And I used to feel like this. I wanted to sleep as much as I possibly could. And since I've started my health journey, this has changed. Especially since instituting my morning routine for myself, it has really changed my view on mornings and how I go about them. So for me, it wasn't about what I just ate for breakfast, because I didn't eat anything for breakfast. It was the energy that I carried into the day, and for years, I started my mornings like this. So I would wake up late and scroll on my phone and skip breakfast and get totally overwhelmed by everything that I hadn't done the day before or that morning. And then I would turn to food by noon because I already felt like a total failure. And that also was a mental thought, thinking all the time that I'm a failure. So my thought was I just needed to try harder. But what I needed was a new rhythm or a reset. A morning routine that started with one very specific shift. I stopped starting my day reacting, and I started it with one intentional question. What do I need today to feel steady and grounded and in alignment with the woman that I am becoming? Not what the scale said, not what my to-do list screamed at me, not what guilt tried to throw at me from the day before. What do I need to feel in control? Not of the world, not of anyone else, but of myself. And when I answered this question, and it usually wasn't actually do more, it was to breathe, to drink water, to eat something very nourishing, to move in a gentle way, to say something really kind to myself. So these are the things that I put into place for my morning routine. They might actually even change in the future because it will depend on the answer to that question of what do I need today to make my day better. And your morning is your anchor, so don't forget that. If you start the day very disconnected, very overstimulated, or in shame, then you will reach for something to ground you. And if you don't choose it intentionally, then your stressed out system is going to choose it for you. And for me, that was food. So the pantry, the fridge, the leftovers. And it wasn't because that I was just a weak person, but because I didn't give myself the grounding that I needed before life just hit me in the face. The one thing that helped me feel in control wasn't just some big, huge morning routine, actually. It was that check-in question that I asked myself every single morning before I did anything else. If you feel like every day is a battle, if you feel like your mornings are just you waking up and bracing for impact, try this. Before you do anything else, ask yourself, what do I need to feel steady today? Let that answer guide your morning, not any kind of shame or not pressure or perfection, just presence. Because the more present you are with yourself, the less likely that you are going to be to spiral into your past or just out of control for the day. So don't forget, ask yourself that one question every morning when you get up, and comment below. What is one thing that you can start doing in the morning to feel more in control? Until our next conversation, thank you for being a part of my journey and allowing me to be a part of yours. Bye for now.